Welcome to Taiju's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you the Japanese Alps. So as you can see, I'm in the mountains and in a very different setting than the previous video of Miyakojima, the southern islands. Japan has many different sides. The cultural side, the technology side, and the ocean, and also these mountains. So I wanted to show you these very different sides of Japan. I personally grew up going to the mountains quite often, several times a year I think, because my father loves mountaineering. So I thought it might be interesting to show you this side of Japan as well. And I'm also going to show you what we eat in the mountains. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Then, let's get started. The mountain we climb is called Mount Hijiri, or the Hijiri Dake. It is located in the southern part of the Japanese Alps. It was a bit far away, so we woke up pretty early in the morning, around 5 o'clock, and then we took the highways and drove around 2 hours to get to the entrance of the mountain. Gozaimasu. Here's a sign that there are bears. Many places in Japan may have bears, so when you go mountains in Japan, you should always have a pepper spray. In this mountain, have a chairlift. This is very unusual to have. It was actually quite a lot of work to get to the other side of the river. Then it was around 12 o'clock, so we found a nice flat spot and we made some lunch. The lunch for today was Japanese instant noodles, very common food, and added some vegetables and some meat. Then after cooking for a couple minutes, then this was ready. And of course that's not enough, so I had a side of 2 onigiri from convenience store. And some cut up apple for the dessert. On this trip, I was able to find many different kind of mushrooms, some normal looking ones, some unusual looking ones. These were quite strange looking. And these kind of look like flowers. Some grew on trees. This was quite big. And this was by far the most strange looking one. And as we climbed higher, it was starting to get foggy. that says "Welcome to the Southern Japanese Alps." This would have been a really beautiful view if it weren't so foggy. After climbing about 8 hours or so, we finally got to the mountain lodge where we were going to stay. Ja. This was the 2 slots where we were going to stay for the night. This mountain lodge also had a campsite for those who want to stay with the tents. The dinner for today was rice and curry, which is also a very common food for the mountain. For the rice, I had this dried rice, where you can just put some hot water and then leave it for 15 minutes or so, and you have the rice ready. Then also warm up the curry and pour it over rice, and it was ready. This place also sold some bottled drinks and some alcohol, but 5 times more expensive than usual, with an honor system, perhaps only in Japan. And they also sold some food. It was around 8 o'clock, but already time for bed. Then we woke up early in the morning, around 4 o'clock, which is quite usual when you go to mountains. This was my breakfast. This is red bean rice. Get some hot water in it. And wait for 15 minutes or so. And also some miso soup, more exactly tonjiru, pork miso soup. This was quite very delicious and also filling. We packed our bags and left the lodge. We walked back a little bit and aimed for the summit of Mount Hijiri. This was a view that we didn't get to see yesterday because of the fog. That's the summit of Mount Hijiri that we're going to climb up. By the way, in Japanese mountains, you get to see these Alpine plants that you can only get to see in high altitude. These spiny plants are quite strange looking. These are also a highlight of the mountaineering in Japan. The climbing up was physically really challenging, but this view made it all worth it. And we were also very lucky to see Mount Fuji in the distance. Then it was time to go back down. I hope you enjoyed this video of nature side of Japanese mountains, and if you did, please hit the like button, and if you have any feedback or question or request, please write anything in the comments below. Otherwise, I look forward to see you in the next video. Bye for now.